Hey everybody! So it's not quite Halloween, but it almost is here. Today's my birthday. And I always love Halloween. Maybe that's why I always said I was almost a witch baby. And I've worked Halloween events last night, today, and I'm headed to a Halloween party. So I thought I'd get in the spirit, dress as a gypsy witch, and do some readings from, this is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. And it looks kind of Halloween-y. They look very cool. Colette Baron Reed created these. So these are wisdom cards, so they offer guidance and wisdom through situations that you're going through, maybe questions that you have. So if you're on here and you would like a card pulled from the Wisdom and the Hidden Real cards to get some wisdom and guidance on whatever you're going through, say hello. Just ask for a card and I'll pull one. Otherwise, I'll start off with a few general ones like I usually do. Have to put my glasses on to read. So let's see what kind of guidance and wisdom we can offer to everybody. And if you're just joining us, if you'd like a card pulled for you, just put it in the comments. And as soon as I finish our general reading, I'll pull one for you. Did I use these before? I was trying to read from a new deck until I get through them all. And I can't remember. Hey, Tasha. I almost texted you, but I knew you were busy with a sick baby. So I didn't think you'd be doing much Facebooking. But thanks for joining. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Billy. Okay, let's see. So I'll get to all y'all in a moment. I hope the comments don't go. Girl, you had a busy day. I forgot about my birthday till somebody asked today. I was like, oh, it's today. So, not a problem. I quit counting them at this age. I quit counting them. I quit celebrating. I kind of pretend like they're not even here. But it's too close to Halloween not to have an excuse to dress up and party. So, anyways, so if I miss y'all's comments, come back and remind me, Jackie and Billy, please, so I don't forget y'all. Thank you, Tasha. Okay, Billy. So our general one, this is the Web Weaver. Yeah, I don't think I did read this deck yet. Thank you, Erica. Synchronicity, Divine Intelligence, Cause and Effect. Number 4. Oh, this must just be similar to another card that we had in another reading, because a 4 is a very stable number. I always explain it as a house. It's the 4 walls in a house, so it holds it all together. But the Web Weaver always makes me think, for some reason, it always makes me think the entangled webs we weave, like almost like somebody's coming in trying to mess up your balance. So this is the Web Weaver. So it doesn't necessarily mean negative. So let's get to the other two, and see how it's related. The Web Weaver could just be everything in your life. Sometimes you think it's not good, sometimes you think it's not related, but every strand in the web has its purpose. Even though in the beginning it might seem real chaotic, but in the end it's all a pattern that helps support the web. So let's look at the rest and see which way that one's going to go, because it could have a positive or negative. Let's see, the Dragon's Duel, Inner Conflict, Morality, Conscious Choice. This is a 23, so that's a 5. So, inner conflict. So, this is like a good dragon and a bad dragon kind of fighting. So, you have some kind of inner turmoil, conflicts going on. Let's see what the next one is. The Prism Wave, Self-Sabotage, Poverty, Consciousness, a 31. That's a 4. So I think more that it's saying you have, I think this one's more just related to you having control. That that you may feel like this spider web of your crazy life is not making any sense. It's not looking like a pattern. But the numerology number is a 4, so it's showing that it really is stable. But you're kind of fighting yourself with this Dragon's Duel, this inner conflict. You're kind of fighting yourself with it. And the number 5 here, this numerology number is the number 5, which is always movement from the 4 to the 5. So it's always, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but it kind of starts throwing you off balance a little, because it's taking you off the 4 walls, but it's not really off balance. It's just change and growth, and you have to move to the next step. So I think you're holding yourself back. If somebody's on here that has had an issue that they just been dealing with or contemplating or unsure of, I think you might be putting a lot more worry into it than you should, because you're creating a lot of self-sabotage, and you're creating your poverty consciousness. So if you get out of this poverty mindset and this self-sabotage and quit fighting with yourself or your divine purpose, what's supposed to happen, then things are going to get better for you, because 2 of these numbers are a 4. So I hope somebody can relate to that. So, whoops. I'm getting too big of a hurry. Hold on. If one card jumps out, then I always pull it, because that's related. But when I drop quite a few, that's just because I was a little careless. I get excited sometimes. I start shuffling them when they're a large deck. Oh, I didn't show you the back either. This is like the gate to the hidden realms. Hey, Keisha. Thanks for joining. I'm pulling cards from the Wisdom of Hidden Realms deck. So they're just giving us guidance and wisdom on things that we're going through, questions that we have, or issues. So I'm trying to remember now everybody that's in order. So I may need y'all to pop back on here. I know we have Jackie, Tasha, Erica, and Keisha. And I believe I already missed somebody. So come back on. So Tasha, if you're still here, I'm going to pull yours. Poor Tasha, she's had a rough weekend. Couple rough weeks, actually. Her baby's been sick. She's been back and forth to the doctor. And she's been working the whole time. Uh-oh, this one fell out. The Fire Prince 40. So there's that 4 again. This one's optimism and aggression. I'm trying to get the glare off of them. And I know they're backwards. I don't know how to fix them. Let's see what goes with that one. The Phoenix, resurrection, surrender, or change. This one's 11, which is a very spiritual number. Goes to a number 2, which is a very balanced number. In the Phoenix, it's always a comeback. The Phoenix is always, you come back after you feel defeated. You come back bigger and better. So these both have a lot to do with fire. Is your sign a fire sign, Tosh? I can't remember. The Fire Prince and the Phoenix. Optimism and aggression. Okay, so to me, aggression here just means you fight back. And resurrection and optimism, but keep the optimism. Don't let it all drag you down, whatever you're going through. Yep, fire sign. Yay. Okay, so this is yours, Tasha. So I know you feel defeated sometimes, but this is saying the aggression part is just for you to stay strong, and I know you're Aries and you're number 1, so you definitely got that in you. So you just keep strong and resurrect. Okay, so Billy was a card, or a visitor that wanted a card. Was Billy the relationship? I think Billy was a relationship card. I'll pull that. If I'm incorrect, then please let me know. The Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help. Okay, this one just looks like a 33 is a 6. That's a communication card. Small steps, asking for help. This, and the 6 being communication. This just tells me if you're in a relationship already. Thanks, Erica. This just tells me that if you're in a relationship already, that it's kind of calm and peaceful. It seems like things are going well, or maybe it's just starting out, and so you start with small steps and work with one day at a time. And if you have questions or concerns or issues with your partner, you have to sit down and talk. I know communication is unfortunately sometimes a major issue in relationships, and I don't mean to be stereotypical or sexist, but just psychologically, the women, it's easier for us to communicate, and we have to communicate more, and it's a lot harder for the men. So I think that asking for help and then taking the small steps is just, if you are just getting to know each other, or if there are issues, you have to sit down and say, I need to ask you a question, or I'd like to talk about this, or I have something on my mind, or something that's bothering me that I need to get off my chest. Otherwise, I think it's a real positive, peaceful card. And the 6 is the communication. So go communicate. If it's love you're looking for, then get back with me and we'll try to work on pull another one. Otherwise, if it's looking for love, just the small steps, maybe keep looking and asking for help. There's nothing wrong with having friends and family introduce you to somebody. So just let everybody know you're looking. So if you have any questions on that one, then let me know. Thanks, Keisha. I just have a dress on, actually. I wasn't even going to do a costume, but I grabbed a little witch hat from Walmart, and I just put some jewelry and my little makeup on. I always love an excuse to go a little crazy with makeup. But you can't see with my glasses, but I can't see without them. Okay, so I know Jackie, I think, was next. So Jackie, let's pull a card for you. I don't know if Jackie's still here. Some of our viewers were losing. Jackie, the Rainbow Prince. Ooh, what a pretty card. Compensation, perseverance. Number 26 is an 8. So, to me, this shows, and I know Jackie is very, very artistic and creative and spiritual, and to me this card totally represents you, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Thanks. So, to me, this card, I know you're into music and art and spiritual, right? So to me, this is showing part of your guidance, or even some of your guides or guardian angels are in this Rainbow Prince realm, which you see all the colors and all the magical, artsy looking stuff there. So they're letting you know to keep persevering. I know sometimes, especially starting businesses like we do, it's a little odd for mainstream people or traditional people. So I know sometimes it's hard to get out there and hard to get the nerve up, or hard to even explain to people what we do. So this one's definitely telling you to persevere, that is your destiny, and you will receive compensation for it, which obviously is what am I trying to say? Not just monetary compensation, but, you know, rewards. You feel good when you do good, but you're also going to receive financial compensation eventually. And like I said, this 26 is a number 8, which is the manifesting and the abundance number. So keep on keeping on, and it'll start flowing to you. Okay, who did we have next? Erica? I believe Erica was next. Let me get Erica, and then we'll get to Keisha. And then if I miss somebody else, or if somebody else joined me, please let me know. Erica, the Queen of the Light, Illumination, Enlightenment, Celebration. 15 is a 6. So, Erica, to me, this totally looks like you are working on your purpose. You know, we all kind of start going through phases like, what am I here? You're welcome, Jackie. What am I here for? What is my purpose? What's the bigger picture? What am I supposed to accomplish? So to me, this looks like you are looking to your guardian angels, your guides, God. It looks like you're looking to the divine for inspiration and for help to guide you and show you what you should be doing, where your purpose is. So the number 6 is communication again. So if you're saying your prayers, or if you're reaching out to the divine, keep the prayers going. They are going to be answering you. And I know sometimes we talk to God and then we stay too busy and we don't really listen. So keep asking for guidance, but slow down, make sure you're listening to it and receiving the guidance. And sometimes it's the little things that happen in our daily life that we overlook and we don't realize it's an actual message. So that's a very pretty card. That was Erica's, right? I hope I didn't get off track. I'm pretty sure this was Erica's card. So Erica, let us know if that's something that you've been working on, if you've been working on your spiritual path or just trying to find your purpose. Keisha. Thank you, Keisha. Like I said, I love dressing up. Most of the time we're as we grow up and we become moms and all we do is work and run from sports field to sports field, we don't really have the time or the opportunity to get all dressed up. So just kind of fun. And like I said, I always love Halloween. I always told everybody I was almost a witch. Born 2 days before Halloween. Oh, you're welcome, Erica. I'm glad you could relate. I hope it helps. Just keep on. You're on the right path. Keisha, the spirit whisper. Divine guidance, higher knowing. Keisha. This sounds to me like you have a lot of intuition. Some people call it intuition. Some people call it psychic. I hate to use the word psychic personally, only because I feel like so many people have such misconceptions of it. So I don't ever say psychic. I just say intuitive. But even in the psychic realm, a lot of signs and numerology numbers, they say are the more psychic signs. I can't remember. I know we did your numbers, but I can't remember what they were. But the higher knowing, sometimes, they say there's clairvoyant and their clairaudience. Those are the psychics that we say see things and signs or hear things and signs. But there's also the clairsentience, which is the feeling, which is a lot of our mom and women gut intuitions. And then there's one called clairsentient. Clairsentient is just things. You don't really know how you know. And I explain it to people because it's not like major premonitions where you're going to say, I see the future. But to me, I always felt like, well, isn't this common sense? Doesn't everybody know this? So this may be what this is telling you, Keisha. This may be saying that you have a lot of this clairsentient or claircognizant, and you might not even realize it. But it's saying you're the spirit whisperer. So if you want to talk to me in private about any of that later, then that would be very awesome. So it sounds like you receive divine guidance and you get this higher knowing. So your purpose may be to help share messages with others. I know, we usually don't. We just kind of think, well, forever I just kept thinking, I know I'm not just smarter than everybody, but isn't this common sense? And finally I started realizing maybe it's not common sense. So yeah, we could talk about that later. That's a really cool looking card though. So do we have anybody else new join us, or did I miss anybody before I wrap it up and go have some witch's brew or really a Miller Lite at the Halloween party and do some more readings over there? We only have like one viewer, I think, right now, so that might be you, Keisha. Thanks for sticking with me. I don't like keeping these too long either, and then if somebody comes back and watches it, I know they get pretty boring if they get really long. You're welcome. Like I said, I'll be having a little party tonight and catching up on laundry tomorrow. But you can always reach out on Facebook. I'll be home all day tomorrow. Yeah. All right. If we don't have anybody new, then I want to thank you all again for joining. I hope everybody enjoyed their guidance and their wisdom from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card. Like I said, they're really cool looking. So I'm going to cut it off for tonight, and I'll probably be back on tomorrow night. Thanks, everybody. Bye.